Today on our 2014 Ram 3500, we're going to be taking a look at and installing the Curt fifth wheel gooseneck custom wiring harness with 7-pole connector, part number C56070. Here's what our wiring harness is going to look like once it's installed in the truck. As you can see, it's going to provide us 7-way power here in the bed of the truck, so it's easier to use with your gooseneck or fifth wheel trailer. And that way you don't have to take your wiring harness and drape it down over the tailgate of the truck, but rather you can plug it in right here in the bed. The 7-way comes with a nice spring-loaded lid that's going to help keep moisture out. It features 7 feet of wire, so you'll have pretty good options as to where you want to mount your new 7-way connector in the bed. It tees directly into the factory 7-way harness at the back of the truck. What's really nice about this is it does cut down on the time and effort required in order to hook up your trailer, because then you can do it all in the bed instead of getting in the bed to get your trailer hooked up, but then going outside of the bed to hook up the wiring. You can do it all right here in the bed. Now, let's go ahead and show you how to install it. First thing we'll need to do to begin our installation is we'll need to find a good spot that we want to mount our new wiring harness. And where I'm going to mount this one, it's going to be right up here just behind the wheel well, because this will give me a good access point. But not only that, it'll also keep it away from anything like the tow hook anytime that may get used, so it won't get damaged. Before you begin drilling, you will want to be sure that wherever you decide that there's nothing behind there that may get damaged, like a wiring harness or anything like that. Now we'll take the T connector for our in-bed wiring harness, and we'll be plugging it in and teeing it in here at the factory 7-way on the rear of the truck. So first thing we'll need to do is unplug our factory connector here by pressing down on that tab and popping that connector off of there. With our new one, we'll put a little bit of dielectric grease on our pins in there. And if you need some of this, you can get this on our site, part number 11755. The reason I'm putting this dielectric grease on here is because this is going to help prevent moisture from getting in there and corroding those connections. So I'll put that onto the 7-way at the bumper of the truck. You want to make sure that that clicks all the way down so you know it's locked in place. Then I'll do the same thing for the factory connector. I'll put a little bit of dielectric grease on that and then connect it to the other end of our T connector. And then we'll begin routing our wiring up towards the hole in the bed. Now the way I routed this was I kept it tucked up along the inside of the bumper here, ran it across those wires, up over the frame rail, tying it along the way with zip ties just to make sure any excess is tied up, and then up towards the hole that we drilled in the side of the bed, and then I push that connector through. Now inside the bed, we'll put some dielectric grease on that connector, then we'll plug it in to the back of our new 7-way. Then we'll feed it back through. We'll use the self-tapping screws that come with the kit and begin securing it. Now that we've got everything hooked up, we're going to go ahead and test it. And you can do this by hooking it up to your trailer and it'll serve the same purpose. So first, let's check our clearance lights. Left turn, right turn, brakes, and then let's also check to see that our brake controller is working properly. Everything is working properly. That's going to complete our look at and installation of the Curt fifth wheel gooseneck custom wiring harness with 7-pole connector, part number C56070 on our 2014 Ram 3500.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at eTrailer.com.